Hey there, people. I just wanted to come to you real quick and point out I made a decision tonight to go ahead and purchase the two Toyo R888R tires. It's a pretty substantial purchase for tires. And for people that have not seen the previous videos, I've bought a lot of different tires and I've spent quite a bit of more money than I should have on different tires, basically in a search to be able to launch the car really well and get a good 0 to 60 in a 60-foot time. That's basically what I'm interested in. I'm not a top speed type of racer or driver with my 2019 Infiniti Q50 Signature Edition, and it's rear wheel drive, and it's the 3.0T model. So yeah, I'm kind of the more of the street racer, drag light to drag light, and 0 to 80 miles per hour, and not the up to 130 miles per hour. Typically, it has to be on the right road. But anyways, yeah. So long story short, I immediately after I bought the car, I purchased the Pirelli P0 Nero GT, and these were the pure summer version. I think they have some general purpose all winter or all around year tires, but these are the summer tires, and they were all 245 width all the way around. So I bought those, and I really like these. These are some of my favorite tires for just general driving and sound and just overall performance. But I soon upgraded to Firestones, thinking that I could reading reviews and get a really good tire to launch me better, because I went to a 275 rear, and that wasn't the case. They're good tires, but they're not good for that. So I had those were a 245 front and a 275 rear, and then I made a poor decision. Instead of going 35 series for the 275, I went to a 40 series and then a 45 series profile for the front. And so that made them a little bit taller, and I think in the end that has thrown my car out of whack with some of the parameters, because it surely drives a whole lot better now with my factory wheels and my factory tires back on there that are 26.7 inch diameter, and the Firestones were 27.7, so a full inch in height difference, and plus too, these look way better. This little bit smaller height on the wheel, on the tires. Let me get that around. The tires looks so much better. A little bit lower profile. So yeah. So other than that, yeah. So I bought new tires, and they are R888Rs, and so that's my news. And also too, before the R888Rs or the Toyos, I went and bought, in my search to try to get traction, I bought the Nitto NT 555R2s. And so basically, those tires were working out for me really, really well for a while there. But I had my tune turned down from Jotech. And so I went with a new tuner, and then got my tune turned back up to, probably in the 420, 425, 430 horsepower. I haven't dynoed it, so I'm not 100% sure. But then again, in launching pretty hard, the Nittos were losing traction in first gear when boost hits about 3,000 to about 4,500 RPM. So it's just killing my 0 to 60 foot, because it happens so quickly that those turbos come on so strong, and then and then it's not shifting. The car's not shifting really well when it sees a lot of spin. So yeah, now I'm going to the R888Rs. So and I'll make videos when I get them. I'm gonna get them installed here maybe in like 4 or 5 days, and then I'll get them put on the car. And then today was still about 85 degrees. It was warm today. I was out in the yard and I was sweating. So it'd be better to run the car when it's about in the 50 degrees. And so hopefully in the next 5 or 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, when I get the new tires put on, then I'll be able to have a little bit cooler weather. But other than that, let me flip my camera around and show you real quick. there's my tires, and those are the Firestones, the 4 Firestones, the 245 fronts and the 275 rears, and those are going to be those are all right now on Facebook Marketplace. And then there are my Verde wheels. These are actually really good wheels, and they're 25.7 and for the 10-inch rears, and they are about 5 pounds, actually about 6 or 7 pounds lighter than like 98% of all other. These are flow formed wheels, and versus the cast wheels. And so these wheels are not way lighter, but 6 or 7 pounds lighter. So that's where I'm going to mount the 888Rs on, Toyos, and then I'll just have those sitting on the side, in here in the garage for special occasions. And then, there's my factory wheels. Let me get my gimbal to work correctly. My factory wheels with my, exceptionally, I love my Pirelli tires, and those are the 245 in the rear. So, and then my 245s in the front, and those are good for my everyday driving. Flip my camera around. It's hard to do sometimes. So yeah, just wanted to bring the update so people can just be looking for when I get those new Toyos put on the rear. I have high expectations. This is not what I plan. I would tell people to do my route. I kind of screwed this up in the beginning, just buying this car and thinking I was just going to leave it stock and not mess with it at all. And then I just started doing it like I should have known that I was going to do. And that way, I didn't get the plan from the beginning. Some people are going to say, man, it's foolish not to go with the Mickey Thompson E Street R's. A lot of people recommend those in there. I know they're exceptionally good tires. Or the Nitto NT05Rs are, more of a serious, more track type tire. The Nitto NT 555R2s that I got, I learned now they're a good tire. I wouldn't say they're not a good tire. They're just a compromise between a better street tire and a drag radial, but they're more for the street. And so their compound is a little bit harder. And so for wear, because these tires are, when I read the material, between 10 to 12,000 miles, on normal driving with some drag racing and having fun on them. So the other, harder core drag radial tires meant more for the track with more burnouts and stuff. They're going to be between, 3,000 to 5,000 miles, that you can get out of them, at best. Maybe. I just, it depends on the car and how much power you're trying to put down. But yeah, so the reason why I'm not going with the ET Street R's is because I'll have to buy 2 new wheels. I just purchased $1,500 wheels, a wheel package for 4, and I don't know how quickly I can turn around and sell those. But I don't want to go and buy another $375 Race Star wheel, or the polished version is like $465, and I like that one. But those are I'd be another $900 to $1,000 in just 2 wheels, and then I'd have to buy the tires. So in the beginning, that's what I should have done, knowing what I was gonna, the outcome, the end thing that I wanted to do with this car, but I didn't, and I can't go back. So I'm just gonna stick with my 19-inch wheels and then go this route. So for people that are just gonna say I'm making a poor decision, the R888Rs are a great tire, and they're giving a lot of people traction. A lot of those people that are running really fast times are all-wheel drive with the Toyo 888Rs, but hopefully I can make them work for me. My goal was 3.7, 3.8. I'd be really stoked with that, with a rear-wheel drive car here in Dallas, Texas. That would be probably, I can't ask for any more than that. Anything better than that would just be, total, icing on the cake. But that's my realistic goal. So other than that, thanks for tuning in. look forward to producing the videos with my new camera. Hope I can get a little bit better with it, and then I can make some good footage for everybody, and then pass along my information that I've learned through my mistakes of buying these different tires and blowing a lot of money, and like probably $650 on just mounting and balancing between all these different tires. So I mean, it's just money that I don't even want to think about. So other than that, have a good night and a good evening, and I'll catch you on a future video, and hopefully I can hit at least 3.8 seconds 0 to 60, and then get maybe a 1.819 60 foot. That's my goal, because I'm at about 2.1 on my 60 foots because of my car cutting out and shifting early and tire spin. So okay, enough talking. Bye bye.